We're live. I actually started 2 minutes early just to kind of test things out, see how things are. Got my 180 weekend sign behind me. We've got chat up on the side here. Hey, looks pretty good. So we've shared it on Facebook, shared it on everything. Hang out here for a minute or two. And we're so excited. You still hear some noises in the background. Christina's straightening up. We've spent a lot of time over the past couple of days getting the student center ready. We've had volunteers up in here doing things. Christina and Catherine today were doing food and all that good stuff. We're going to start this here right at 6 o'clock, and I'm going to try and plow through really everything that you need to know about 180 Weekend. If somebody comes on here and has questions, feel free to put that in the chat. We'd love to respond to those. Even if you catch up with this after the live stream is done, we definitely would love for you to ask questions in here, and we'll get back to you as best as we can. And also remember that you can always email us at my email personally is cody@bethlehembc.com, and ask any questions that you would have. Our student ministry, the general student ministry one, is bcstudentsnc@gmail.com. But we are sitting here just a couple days away from 180 Weekend. Good gracious, can you believe it? Just seems like we did it recently, and yet here we are. All right, so it is now 6 o'clock, and I want to share with you guys a little bit about 180 Weekend, some things that you can expect. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave that in our chat. We are a couple days away. It is Tuesday. I'm going to walk just a little bit through the time frame of what's going on, what you can expect, and hopefully we can give you information that you need. Tomorrow is huge. Tomorrow, even though we call this thing 180 Weekend, the weekend actually begins on Wednesday night. Rally 180 is coming up tomorrow night, Wednesday night, right here at Bethlehem Church. And it is incredible. We've got churches coming from, I know, from South Carolina. We've got some from over towards Charlotte. We've got some coming from over Kings Mountain, Bessemer City, that area, and some coming down from Dallas, man, all over the place, all over Gaston County, coming to Bethlehem tomorrow to kick off 180 in the main worship center. Now, let me give you a little bit of details here about tomorrow night. While everybody is coming in, usually we like to do dinner on Wednesday night, and we know that helps out families a lot sometimes too. Timetable, getting out of school, having to do homework. We want to take care of dinner for you. We're having a hot dog dinner tomorrow night right here at the BC Student Center. We got it all set up. Christina went out, got all the supplies, expecting a large crowd in here tomorrow night. And so we want to encourage you to come have dinner with us. We're going to be doing a hot dog dinner from 5:30 until 6:15, 45 minutes to come in, grab a bite. Kids can hang out. We've got the foosball tables and ping pong tables and stuff all over the place, video game stuff, all the places you can sit and just kind of relax while we wait for Rally 180 to start. The doors open for Rally 180 at 6:30 p.m. And so we'd love for everybody, every student that can get here, we'd love for you guys to get here by 6:15 p.m. Why? Because we want to walk up together, and we would love for our entire group to sit together at Rally 180. I know that for students at Bethlehem Church, this is home turf. And so it kind of feels like, hey, we should be able to go up and get in. But for 180 Weekend, we're just hosting the event. And so churches are coming in from all over. And so there's going to be a lot of kids coming, a lot of people coming. We'd love for our group to sit together as much as possible. And so we're going to walk up to the church at 6:15, get ready for those doors to open. And then at 6:30, everybody's going to get in. They're going to get their seat. They're going to hang out. There will be a countdown on the screen. It's going to be 30 minutes because the event itself starts at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, we've got some games where every single church is going to participate in this game. we're going to be talking to a former NFL player. He's going to be sharing with us a little bit of his story, and we've got great music. Lane Hall and his crew are coming in. Actually, right here on our BC Students channel, we have a playlist for students and parents. If you're watching this as well, we have a playlist where you can watch and listen to the music that's going to be played tomorrow night at the rally to get familiar with the songs. And so we encourage you to do that. And then Tyler Griffin from Exodus Church is going to be sharing a really powerful message tomorrow. We're really excited about that. And it's going to end at 8:30 p.m. I want you to be aware of that. I know a lot of times on our Wednesday nights, we end at 8. Tomorrow night, this is 180 weekend. It's a special night. It's going to end at 8:30 p.m. And so we're asking you guys to a couple things with this. At the very end of the night, when you arrive, would you do us a favor and don't line up outside? Don't make a line on the roads. I know some groups will probably come in because I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to my families here. And I'm asking you, if you would you park and allow your students to come to your car rather than creating a line in front? And I really would encourage this. We have a great walkway that leads from the church down here to the student center. It's lit. We've got pillars with lights on it. And maybe come down here and park at the student center, determine beforehand that what you're going to do with your student, and allow them to walk down here back to you guys, and then you can take off out the back road and head home. It's going to be an incredible night. Please try and be here. I know that it is still the middle of the school week, but this is 180 weekend, and the kickoff is just something special. It's something that's a lot of fun to be a part of. All right, so that's the rally. Then Thursday, we kind of recover from that a little bit, because what is about to happen this weekend is really one of the most incredible things that I've ever been a part of. 180 weekend. This year, we have right at 1,200 students participating in 180. We have 32 churches that are coming together for this incredible weekend, and your students get to be a part of it. I love that Bethlehem gets to host this. It's a fantastic opportunity to see all these churches come together. Here's a little bit of what you guys need to know. On our website, bcstudentsnc.com, we do have a link on that page where you can go and get information about 180. I also sent it out in an email just a little while ago that says get ready, and there's a lot of information that's helpful to you. One of the helpful pieces in there is this 180 weekend. We call it the reference sheet. It has kind of a conglomeration of the answers to a lot of questions that the parents typically come and ask me. And so I've tried to put concise answers in there for you. The packing list. You got to bring sleeping bag, got to bring a pillow, towel. Please bring a towel, because we want them to shower while they're there on the weekend. Hygiene stuff, deodorant, toothpaste, good stuff to have. Clothes for Saturday, clothes for Sunday. Now remember, Sunday they're going to wear their 180 weekend t-shirt. But it is going to be chilly. We're not expecting rain or snow right now. We're totally expecting it to be a good weekend, and so plan according. Bring a Bible. Bring 2 writing utensils. I don't know why, but every time I go somewhere with 1 pencil or 1 pen, before I get it out to even start writing, it breaks. And so I want to have 2 writing utensils with me, because writing is going to be a big part of this weekend. We've got a booklet that they're going to go through, and that booklet, honestly, the more that they write in that, the more that when they're extremely tired, when they come back, it'll help them to jog their memory of what they've learned, so they can share that with you. Optional stuff that they can bring is money for the missions offering that we're going to be taking up, as well as we call it swag, souvenirs. We've got a Liberty Worship Collective is coming, and every year our students buy them out of all their t-shirts and hats and everything else that they bring. And so you're welcome to bring that, but that is definitely not required. Another optional thing is a phone and an iPod. These items are allowed, but we do limit them. And so on the back of here, we have a phone policy. It's huge. It's big time. It's something that, honestly, as the youth pastor here at Bethlehem, I really would love to sit down and have a conversation with families and just say, where are we in our phones the screen times, all that kind of stuff that people ask me about. But we'll do that at a different time. I want you, if you would, please read this, because your student will be responsible to abide by our phone policy. As far as Friday night, it goes really fast when you guys arrive here on the campus of Bethlehem. You guys will come in at 5 o'clock. We're going to start checking students in. So if you guys would arrive, but here's the thing, and I'm going to ask you guys to help me out with this. When you arrive, please do not drop your student off and leave. If so, we will have to call you guys and invite you to come back from Bojangles, because we need you to be here with your student as they walk in. Even if you know your student is registered, if they've paid, if they've got their release form, if you know all that stuff, that's great. It'll be real quick. They'll walk in here, we'll check them in, we'll get them back in their luggage to their host home area, and then you're free to go at that point. But until then, please have somebody staying with them so that we can make sure that everybody is taken care of and we know that we have everything good to go. But when you're doing that, please be aware also that there's going to be a lot of cars here. There's going to be a lot of coming and going. And so when you come, find a place to park, help students in with the luggage. It just works out best that way. Don't park out front and drop all the luggage off and let them walk in and then go try to find a place to park. It'll move really fast if everybody parks, then comes in, and when they're done, you go out and then you leave. That helps us out a ton if that goes on. And so students are going to come in, they're going to find their host home. We call them bays. We've got, it's not new modern lingo for their sweet loved one. It's literally places where they're going to put their luggage back there. It's got the host home name on it. We're going to help them find who that is, and they'll go put their luggage in there. And then we're having hamburgers for dinner. We're so excited. Two of our good friends, Shane and Eric, are going to be outside cooking on a massive grill. They call it the Locomotive. You'll see why when you come in. And they're going to be cooking burgers on Friday night, and that there is no charge for. We're having it's a free dinner for our students. And so come in, they'll have a burger, and they'll be getting ready, because then we move into 180 weekend. Now there's a schedule for the entire weekend on our website, bcstudentsnc.com. You can go there, look down. I also put it in the email that was just sent out. You can learn more about the schedule for the weekend. The part that I want to finish out here with is this. On Sunday morning, our host homes are going to bring students and luggage back to the Student Center. We're going to bring it back in here and generally put it back where we drop it off the first night, so that we kind of know where it is. Why? Because they're going to eat some breakfast. They're going to hang out here. They're going to be still kind of dozing, because I'm sure they're going to be tired throughout the whole first service. No students are going to be going up to our first service on Sunday morning. They're going to be down here just kind of preparing. At the 11 o'clock service, our student ministry is going to take up a whole lot of space, because we have 208 students registered for 180 weekend. We have almost 100 volunteers for 180 weekend. So we're all going to go up. We're going to worship together. Liberty Worship Collective is going to be leading us in worship. And so we're excited for that. After service is over, we invite you guys to come down, get your luggage. And again, please park to get the luggage, so that there tends to be a really long line out here as people are trying to pull up to the door, send the kid in to get luggage, and then trying to go. And then the next person tries to do it. It's like 12:45 and we still got 30 cars out here. If you come down and park, it'll make it a big difference. I really appreciate that. Okay, so that's about all I got. I know Christina's within earshot. Did I miss anything, Christina? She said, I don't think so. So I think that's good. If you have questions, email it to us. Put it right here on the YouTube. Put it on Facebook. And we will be super excited to do it. I hope you guys are excited. I haven't seen any questions pop up here yet. Let me see if it is on my phone. Do you have YouTube up by any chance? All right.
They can ask questions after it.
She said they can ask questions after it. I agree. She's ready to go home because we've been here a long time today. We love you guys. And 180 weekend is here. See you tomorrow night for Rally 180. I'm out. Later.